That was good, y'all. So I just wanted to show you guys as I kind of shaped up this position. I did it ahead of time. I'm gonna come back and do it right. Hold on. Let's see if I can get it to lock the way I want it to. Sometimes these charts be kind of moving crazy. It's all good though. So actually, you know what? Let me back up. This is going to be a big move. Not a big move. I'm not going to say that because I don't know how big of a move it's going to be. But I'm kind of stalking this, and I set an alert here. So AUDUSD, and it went off today. Today's 16th, right? Yeah. So it went off at 11 o'clock, 11 a.m. today. I don't know how to look at this. How do I look at it? It's this one right here. Anyways. Crossing down from the moving average off the 50. So I wanted to see it. The bar closed, it crossed down, right? And I just wanted to see that. And so I put an alert. So back here at 11 o'clock, boom, it closes. 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, started with this bar. And I actually had a pullback. So this orange line is a key level. This is also representative of a double top on 4 hour. You don't see it here. I guess you could count this as a head and shoulder. I don't like that though. I'm gonna call it a double top. Really gonna be able to see it here as well. So 1, 2, double top situation. But anyways, going back to the 1 hour chart, let's try to like size this thing up. First of all, I know that I'm looking for a short position, so I can go ahead and put this over here. I don't know exactly how I'm gonna size it, but I know it'll probably look something like this. First thing I do whenever you're wanting to set this and you see that the trap is probably going to get sprung is you drop in that fib. It's one of the first things I want to do. And I start at that top, the double top, and then I go down to where it pulled back. So the peak of that wick there, the wick of that bar at the peak, and then the bottom. So this wick at the very bottom of the move downwards. So I'm really trying to play this pullback. I'm looking for that pullback, touch, pullback down. Now, if you're an IP fan, then you also know that this is going to look a lot like a Lewis Mocker method with the 50 EMA and the pivot kind of acting as a dynamic support. So bounce down here. And on top of that, this is a fib that I'm drawing now because of Irek Piekarski's Masterclass. So with that said, I'm actually got an opportunity to get into a really, really clean looking trade. And if I want to really size up and maximize the trade, then I'll drop down to 618. So notice that this is, let's see if I can put the labels on the other side. So now you can see 618. I know it by heart, color coded, but I'm just doing this for anybody who might be newer to the channel in general and all that good stuff. So maybe something like this, just to be safe. I'll be right on it. I'm fine with that. I'm okay with taking a risk on this one. You know what? There's a part of me that wants to say no to that. And the reason is because this is the first move down. So notice that we've been going up. And then we're rolling over. We're expecting it to bounce and go down. I've got strong MACD that's going to tell me that it actually wants to go down. Now I'm going to look for reasons why it won't go down. So give me a second to do that. Nothing really, man. It's a 5-minute chart. I never use that, but I have it because it seems like some of the people that I follow use it, so I got to figure out how to use it. Instead of using it immediately, I'm just going to figure out how to use it later. Still trading off this 1 hour, man. This is what I prefer. So I'm going to look for a reversal bar around here, man, and then trigger in to go lower. I want to do a limit order here, but it is going to be more risky doing that. It's better to just watch this, and I think it's going to happen in the next 3 or 4 hours. So what I'm going to do, this is something you can do real time. I'm taking a more realistic approach to exactly how I'm getting in and out of positions or whatever. I just want to keep it all real. Let's see here. Man, they're killing me with this shit. So if I get rid of that, they'll let me put an alert here. Okay, so basically this is going to go off as soon as it gets touched. So I'm waiting for it to get touched. It'll go off. I'll jump back on the chart. Look to place this trade. This is definitely a landmine type of situation, what I like to call. It's just a trap trade. Shouldn't be a lot of thought process around it. If this messes up and I lose 1%, I'm okay with that. That said, if you're new, use this. Okay? Use the alert so that you can jump back on your charts and see it trigger and see if you feel like it's a reversal candle. Watch the reversal candles form, whole 9 yards. And just being real with you, that's the best way, that's the healthiest way to do this. I just want to do a set and forget because I really feel confident in my ability to identify this type of trade specifically. Okay, so then my my target is this. That's where my target is. 2.5. It's fine. It's nothing. So that's what you can expect, man. That's the play. That's the game. That's exactly what I'm doing. This is something that was handed to me based on something I saw a while back, and it needed to mature. It matured today at 11 a.m. And I've been waiting for this little pullback situation ever since. Let me look at some of these higher time frames. See, this is one of the reasons why I don't like having labels on this shit. Sorry about cursing. I'm trying to be that dude. It just makes things cleaner, man. I can see things a little easier, whenever that's not there. I really only need these visible on that hour chart. I don't really need to see that here. And this is how I like to clean up my charts without getting rid of everything, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Do I feel confident that this is going to drop down on the higher time frames? Not necessarily. I would like it to. I would like for a pullback. I also realize that we're coming off of, I thought we were coming off of a wave downwards and moving up. I'm not sure anymore. And that's just being real. I need to get sharper on the higher time frames because there's less bars. It's the same move, it's just less bars. And so something like this engulfing bear is a little bit more telling. Or this reversal candle here, like a doji situation-ish. It drops in, huge drop down. That's crazy. This is the daily chart, so that was a huge down day. I made money off of this one. That was only 1.6. I caught the end of that. But yeah, man, I'm gonna look for a little drop down, and that's kind of where we're at. All right, peace.